Alright, on the ground here at Aspen, I'm going to do a short hop over to Salt Lake City. Let's get connected to PilotEdge. They're doing a beta of the new area tonight, which is dope. I'm going to check it out. PilotEdge connect. Us.
Connected to PilotEdge.
Get powered up here. Start. Pressurization.
Check engine. Check engine. Check engine.
Here's a plane. Going very fast. That guy landing? The quick Cessna. Alright, get our radio set here. Clearance is 2375.
Citation 0 Echo Mike, contact Albuquerque approach 127.4, good day.
Alright, let's get paper here.
Number 1 Kilo Julia, taxi the ramp via Alpha, stay on this frequency.
Alright. Get my pen out. Aspen clearance Epic 401 Tango Sierra with the weather IFR to SLC.
Number 510 Echo Mike, Albuquerque approach, good evening, thanks for India, expect ILS runway 8 approach. November 410 Tango Sierra, Aspen, clearance on request, standby. Epic 401 Tango Sierra, it's cleared to Salt Lake City Airport, Lindsay 8 departure, Meeker transition, it's Echo Kilo Romeo, join Spain 6 arrival, maintain 6000, expect flight level 260 5 minutes after departure, departure frequency 128.3 and squawk 3143.
Hey, cleared to Salt Lake City via the Lens 8 departure, Meeker transition, join the Spain 6 arrival, 16,260 10 minutes after 128.33143 in the box 401 Tango Sierra.
Number 1 Tango Sierra, departure for C, I've got that backwards, is 123.8.
123.8.
Number 1 Tango Sierra, read back is America 211, cleared ILS runway 8 approach.
Sweet, sweet. We got clearance now. The ground's 121.9.
America 211, contact Albuquerque approach 126.3.
And tower is going to be 11875. 11885.
American 211 Albuquerque, approach, roger, altimeter 3035.
And departures 123.8. That. Super. Alright, so let's, first of all, insert departure, runway 15. Oh, okay, it doesn't have the lens aid built in here. Let's open up the plate. So let's see here. The localizer tagged in here, which is 108.5. And then we're going to be flying the back course. B303.
Number 510 Echo,
So
right,
we'll
depart
climb
Frio,
at
heading
heading
210 vector for the approach, after Frio, descend and maintain 900,000.
43. Then we'll make a turn to 273 to intercept the 303. And we're going to be going to Meeker. Second here, we're 343 273. Intercept 303 to Linz. And then from Linz, we go to Slalom. That's, what is that? SLOLM. After Slalom, we go to Rifle, that's RIL. And then from Rifle, we go to Meeker, EKR. There we can go ahead and put in Salt Lake City. SLC. And it's arrival. Follow 16 right. Lane 6. Meeker transition. And that looks about right. So our initial altitude is 16,000. Altimeter here is
American 211
3031.
contact tower 120.3, good night.
3031. Back here we are on ground. We've got tower and
American
approach
211 Albuquerque, tower
lined
wind
up.
calm, runway 8, clear to land.
We've got our avionics set. We're going to be in vertical speed mode at plus 3,000 feet per minute, which we can still do even at this altitude. Be in heading mode to start, because we're going to be making that left-hand turn. Sorry, I guess we're turning right, 343, then a left. Look at the narrative here. Takeoff runway. Oh, this should be, we won't worry about that, but we're going to be departing runway 33. So climb heading 343 to 9,100, then climbing left turn to 16,000 on heading 273 to intercept the 303 outbound, back course rather. Cool. Alright, I feel like I know what I'm doing. Let's get our transponder code in, which is 3143. 3143. Go ahead and get that on altitude mode. Okay, our autopilot set. Pen here. 343 to 9,100. that. Cool. Alright, so we'll do just a quick run up here. Trying to make this a nice and quick flight. Alright, so I've got the brakes. Prop can go to full. And we'll just increase the power slowly until we get to 1500 RPMs on the prop. Be careful about this because it takes a little while for it to come up to speed. Yeah, see, we already overshot it. Alright, and then we're going to take the prop lever
Citation
down
0 Echo Mike, turn
to
left heading
1000
170,
RPMs.
maintain 8,000.
And the governor's working. Okay, so prop back up to full, power back to idle, and then down into beta mode for taxi. Our lights are set, our avionics are set, our radios are set.
Aspen ground, south of 717, terminal with the weather.
Aspen 717, Southwest 717, Aspen ground. Runway 33, taxi via Alpha.
33 via Alpha, Aspen 717.
Aspen ground Epic 401 Tango Sierra with the weather, ready to taxi at the South GA ramp.
November 401, Tango Sierra. Are you south or north of the Southwest aircraft that's taxi now?
North of the Southwest aircraft.
Perfect. Number 1 Tango Sierra, runway 33, taxi via Alpha.
33 Alpha 401 Tango Sierra. Alright, brakes released. We've got left travel, right travel,
American
brakes
211,
work.
turn left when able, taxi ramp
Let's
via
go
Alpha.
ahead
I'm on the ground.
and get out of here. There's the Southwest aircraft over there. That's Cat Strader. Hanging out here today. It's really cool to be able. Aspen is one of my favorite airports to fly out of virtually, and it's really cool that we finally have that on the on PilotEdge now. Although this is just a beta test. The actual Western expansion is going to launch on the 27th, I believe.
American 211, I know the airspace is new for you as it is for us. The terminals are in the far northwest corner of the airport. That's what we'll do. You can park over there to the left. That'll be a military charter, we'll call it. Nice.
Alright, so while we're doing our taxi here, I'm going to finish setting up for flight, make sure we've got the Lens 8 departure as well
They call
as...
that international relations, yeah.
as well as the Spain 6 arrival from Eker. Calling it 16 right for now, but we'll see what we actually get once we get underway.
Citation 510 Echo Mike, 8 miles from Gazelle. Turn left heading 110, descend and maintain 7,500 until established and localizer cleared ILS runway 8 approach.
Alright, let's go ahead and set our flaps for takeoff. Just confirming once again that our avionics are set. Going to be climbing out
Southwest
in heading mode.
717, Aspen Tower, runway 33 cleared for takeoff, wind 160 at 5.
Alright, so he's going to be getting out of here. Looks like his scenery is a little bit offset from what I've got. Joys of everyone using slightly different scenery. We'll go ahead and hold short here.
XOJet 536, Aspen, clearance on request. It's going to be a couple minutes, standby.
See what ForeFlight says. Yeah, it looks like his scenery, unfortunately, is the correct one. Makes me sad. Looks like I gotta update this guy. The tower here. Aspen Tower Epic 401 Tango Sierra is holding short 33.
Number 401 Tango Sierra, hold short of runway 33.
Roger, we'll continue hold short 33.
Number 0 Echo Mike, contact tower 120.3.
Alright, so notice to self. Replace this scenery. Good to know.
Southwest 717, contact Aspen departure.
Departure 717.
Citation 510 Echo Mike. Runway 8, clear to land.
Man, I was hoping to get the jump on Cat Strader out of here. 'Cause he's
Aspen
much faster than
77.
me.
Southwest 717 Aspen departure radar contact. Climb maintain flight level 210.
Fortunately, that's not gonna happen.
Someday I'll get that call sign right.
It's a quick jet.
Delta
He got out
460 contacts
well before
Salt
us,
Lake City approach
unfortunately.
125.7. Clearjet 74 south of November, Salt Lake City Tower runway 17, cleared for takeoff. Delta 463 Salt Lake City approach, roger, altimeter 3025. Delta 463 reduce speed to 210 knots or less and descend and maintain 9,000.
And it's gonna be a while before we get out of here.
November 401 Tango Sierra, wind
There we go.
160 at 5, runway 33, cleared for takeoff.
3, clear for takeoff, Epic 401 Tango Sierra. Alright, so beta mode off. No traffic over there. No one's on the runway. Got our flap set, got our avionics set. We are indeed approaching runway 33.
Delta 1283, taxi straight to the ramp. Actually, you're going to which gate, you know? Delta 1283, taxi straight into the ramp on Hotel. You can stay on this frequency as well. Good day.
Alright, here we go. Takeoff power is set. Got my crosswind correction in. There we go, that's rotate. And positive rate, gear comes
Gear
up.
up.
Flaps can also come up at this point. And we can go ahead and yacht amper on, autopilot on.
Autopilot engage.
Delta 463, descend and maintain 7,000.
A little bit of chop up here.
Bridge 4 Alpha November, contact departure.
Also go ahead and use our climb a little bit already.
Epic 1 Tango Sierra, contact departure.
Departure 1 Tango Sierra. Aspen departure, Epic 401 Tango Sierra 9.1 for 16,000. And so now we can turn left to 273.
Southwest 717, contact Denver Center 120.47.
120.47, Southwest 717.
Liberty 74 Alpha November, Salt Lake City departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 230.
And we're looking to
Number
intercept the
401 Tango
localizer.
Sierra, Aspen departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 16,000.
16,000 Epic 401 Tango Sierra.
Number 1 Tango Sierra, correct. Climb and maintain flight level 210.
210 401 Tango Sierra.
Number 0 Echo Mike, where do you park? Number 0 Echo Mike, taxi to the ramp via Echo Juliet. hold
Right.
short of runway 12 at Juliet.
Should start to see the
Sorry,
needle
we
moving,
Echo at Charlie,
I
hold
believe.
short of runway 12 at Charlie. Southwest 717 Denver Center, roger, climb, maintain flight level 230.
Okay, landing lights can come off at this point. The auto select can come on. Igniter can come off. Otherwise, we are all set.
ExoJet 536, I am ready for you now.
Just
ExoJet 536 cleared to the Denver Airport.
waiting for that
The Denver
needle.
Airport. Lindsay 8 departure, red table transition. Direct Janet. Creed 3 arrival. Maintain 16,000, expect 17,000 within 5 minutes. Departure frequency 123.8.
We're
squawk
definitely receiving
4534.
the localizer. There we go.
Delta 463, turn left heading 120, report to airport site. Delta 463, turn right heading 120 and report Salt Lake City Airport site.
Alright, switch that on to nav mode.
ExoJet 536 readback is correct.
And we're going to optimize our climb profile for speed and not for getting up to altitude
Learjet 4
super
Alpha
quick.
November, contact Salt Lake City
Not in a hurry to get up,
Center.
just in a hurry to get out.
Give me a second, I gotta try to find this frequency. Let's do a 128.72.
See how far ahead is he? He's
Approaching
pretty
waypoint.
damn far ahead at this point.
Number 474 Alpha November, Salt Lake Center, roger, climb, maintain flight level 410.
So we can go ahead and switch back over to COM 1 once we get the center freak.
Delta 463 on present heading, intercept runway 16 left, localized, report to airport site.
And that's our left turn to slalom.
Southwest 717, contact Denver Center 133.67.
Stop over in the map and see exactly where he's at. Well, I'm not trailing him by much. See how fast is he going? Yeah, he's about 110 knots faster than I can be right now.
340.
So he's gonna be taking off.
Number 401 Tango Sierra, contact Denver Center 133.67.
3367 401 Tango Sierra, see ya.
Delta 572 Denver, clearance on request, standby.
Denver Center Epic 401 Tango Sierra 7.5 or 17.5 for 210.
Or I gotta find the frequency, hang on.
Oh, did that wrong. Denver Center Epic 401 Tango Sierra 17.7 for 210.
Delta 463, try tower on, let's say, 119.05. November 401 Tango Sierra, LA Center, roger, climb, maintain, flight level 260.
260 401 Tango Sierra. Getting on up.
Delta 463, Salt Lake Tower, runway 16 left, cleared to land. Wind is 290 at 5. Who wants to taxi?
Cruising right along. 299er2. No, not 299er0. 299er2.
American 1289, runway 16 left, taxi via hotel. So Jet 536, where are you?
See, is
So
there
Jet
anyone
536
else
Aspen, ground
leaving
runway 33,
Aspen?
taxi the Alpha.
Maybe not.
Delta 572, cleared to Salt Lake City Airport, foot 3 departure, then as filed. Climb via the Citics at maintain 10,000. Squawk 1606.
Had a nice
Delta
headwind this
572,
evening.
readback is correct. Clear 4 Alpha November, contact Salt Lake Center on 135.77.
Just about to make our right-hand turn.
Clear Jet 474 Alpha November, Salt Lake Center, roger.
Pretty up here, though. Yeah, so the Western expansion is going to be awesome. We've got Aspen, Denver, Salt Lake
Sorry guys, I got
City,
3 talking on the same time. Was that, I heard ExoJet, I believe, is that
and
correct?
I think it goes as far north as like Seattle with some of the bigger airports.
So Jet 536,
And the
Aspen
smaller
Tower, runway
airports, they're going to
23,
sort
cleared for
of
takeoff, wind 1605.
do focus fields like they've done before,
Who else was calling?
where every so often they'll pick smaller fields to staff, which is really cool. So there's a lot of options for bigger planes, and also a lot of stuff for smaller general aviation stuff as well.
Somebody said
Approaching
something.
waypoint.
There you are, United 337 Salt Lake, clearance on request, standby.
Alright, turn in north now. So, now that we are heading towards Meeker, we're going to be on the arrival pretty quick. So, let's pull that up.
United 337. United 337 cleared to Phoenix Airport, Weevick 4 departure, Bryce Canyon transition, then as
So,
filed.
Salt
Climb
Lake
to the Citics at
City,
maintain 10,000.
arrival,
Departure frequency
Spain 6.
128.1, squawk 1511.
So, Meeker transition from over the Meeker VOR via the Meeker 258 radial to Racer.
United 337, readback is
And so we're
correct.
going Meeker,
ExoJet
Racer,
536, contact departure.
Maitan, Thistle, Spain, Bogey, Fairfield, Drive, Chip, and Ajin.
Number 0 Echo Mike, cross runway 12
And
Charlie,
we
continue
should
the
be
ramp Charlie and
expecting, I think they're
Foxtrot,
landing south, so we
and have
should
a
be
great day.
expecting 17,000 over Spain, which is not a problem. So how long until, oh,
Delta
Rill
460,
is up
3
next, then we've got Meeker. We've got 7 minutes to get all the way up to altitude, so we're going to get up to altitude and then start descending, pretty much, more or less. It's
Delta
fine by me.
463, contact ground point 9er.
Really
Roger,
getting
ground
all I
Racer.
can out of these engines. Trying to hustle it on up. Making good forward speed though. We're
ExoJet 536,
sure our
Aspen
speed's
departure, radar
310 in the
contact,
climb.
maintain 17,000.
Nothing to sniff at.
Delta 463, Salt Lake ground, taxi into the ramp via hotel. Yeah. Delta 2080 Salt Lake City clearance cleared to the Phoenix Airport, Weevick 4 departure, Bryce Canyon transition
Approaching
that has filed.
waypoint.
Climb via the SID, except maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 6067. Delta 2080, read back correct. American 1289 Salt Lake Tower, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 290 at 5.
Getting on up there. Slowly but surely. I am just going to double check flight plan that we've got here with the arrival. Should be all hunky-dory. Let's see, we've got Meeker, Racer, Myton VOR, Thistle, Spain, Bogey, Fairfield VOR. Okay, yeah. Looking good. And looks like we are indeed going to make it up to cruise altitude before we start on our arrival, which is always nice. It's always good to hear.
15 Julia Golf taken.
See, and while I've got a bit of time here,
Number 15 Julia Golf.
he's
Salt
only
Lake Center,
75
squawk
knots
3476.
faster than us. We might speed it up on the terminal area. Give them a little bit of traffic to think about. Anyways, while we're up here, let's start thinking about where we're gonna
American
park
1289
here.
contact departure.
I don't know if I've been to Salt Lake City before in X-Plane. Certainly don't know if I have scenery for it, so we'll find out. Always a fun time. Or a flight diagram here. So yeah, oh yeah, I've been here before. I don't know if
radar contact 10 miles southeast.
I still don't know if I have scenery for it.
Approaching
VOR, stay again, your
altitude.
1,000 feet to go, but
And aircraft
ideally I could get
Your
1.7
aircraft type 2, please.
and then just fly it long and go into Atlantic.
Number 5 Julia Golf, maintain VFR.
That would be ideal.
American 1289 Salt Lake City departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 16,000.
Let's see, while we're hanging out up here, let's also grab the weather at Aspen.
XOJF 536, contact Denver Center 118.57.
Or not Aspen, Salt Lake City. Alright, winds 320, 9 knots, visibility 10, clouds, scattered 10,000, broken 19,000, temperature 9 and minus 1, dew point minus 4, altimeter 3026, humidity 80%, density altitude 3,000 feet. So I guess, wait, wouldn't they be, if the winds are out of 320, wouldn't they be landing north? Unless my phraseology on that is just completely ass backwards. Which it very well might be. Alright, so here we are, up here, cruising right along. And give her a little touch more. And we're doing pretty good for the winds up here. are not to be trifled at. So we are coming up on Meeker, and we're gonna turn west. We get up there.
Fuel tank
And we've
switched.
got 50 minutes by the FMC, or by the GPS rather. So we get there, makes sense. Open up our map a little bit. As we get into the area, I'm hoping that we get some traffic here. I think we're going to. We're still going to be behind Ty by quite a bit. Let's see who else is flying around here. Phoenix, Salt Lake City, so me, Ty, United 576. He hasn't, oh, he's already on the ground. Who else? Southwest 335's departed already from Salt Lake City.
American 1289, you're still with me?
Same as, oh, the American's still
Approaching
there.
waypoint.
So there'll be some folks in some planes. Alright, here's our westbound turn.
Skywest 5357, Salt Lake City clearance, clear to Phoenix Airport, weave at 4 departure, Bryce Canyon
And
transition, then
let's see, what are we
via
doing
the
here?
SID. Squawk, departure frequency 128.1, squawk 4762.
So we are expecting Spain at 17,000. Cool. I've got the Cat Strader stream open on one of my other monitors.
Back is correct.
And I'm very jealous of
Southwest
his
717, contact, Salt Lake
photoreal
City
scenery.
Center,
Very,
135.77.
very nice.
135.77, Southwest 717.
Alright, let's switch to an outside view for a second.
American 1289,
Get a look at our
level 230.
ridiculous livery. Flying over
Somebody else called
the
in there with
very
something.
non-photoreal environment here.
How's your
Still gorgeous.
Alright, Southwest 773,
Still nice and high
Salt Lake City
resolution.
Center, right, send out pilot's discretion.
This is why I like X-Plane so much. Just out of the box. Gorgeous.
I'm not hitting on you, I promise.
Alright, let's get back inside.
Awkward.
Oh, we're having a good time tonight. So yeah, here I am just kind of trailing along behind. Yeah, now we've got a straight on headwind, so we're a little slower than we were before.
So long.
We're showing up as, what, 280? Yeah, 280 knots along the ground.
Exojet 536, send via
Cat's still doing
Creed
380.
3, arrival Denver altimeter 3003.
But we're trying. We're going as fast as we can. I think we should be looking for a frequency change in the next 10 minutes or so.
Greg 1289, LA's, Salt Lake Center, roger. Climb and maintain flight level 270.
Yeah, Ty is also much higher than us. He's at 340, and we are pretty limited. I think yesterday, or the day before, I added up at 330. Technically, I think the limit is 290 is the service ceiling on this guy, which I usually try and respect. But it was fun to push it up there. Took a while though. Not super happy about getting all the way up there. Alright, I've got my fuel auto select on, which is good, so we're on the right tank, what we should be. Yeah, all my systems are good.
Epic 1 Tango Sierra, contact Salt Lake Center 135.77.
3577 401 Tango Sierra, good day. Salt Lake Center Epic 401 Tango Sierra, flight level 260.
Number 401 Tango Sierra, Salt Lake City Center, roger.
Yeah, default X-plane still looks pretty good. Although I am looking forward to doing more with 11. That's going to be a fun time. Alright, just hanging out. We are getting a little bit closer to Razor. Still have this nasty, nasty headwind. Let's actually take a look at the winds here, see if there's better altitude for us. Yeah, I mean, we'd have to get fairly low for it to make an appreciable difference at this point, unfortunately. But them's the breaks. But we are moving at a steady clip. Enjoying the scenery out here. Beautiful day for
Delta
flying.
2080 Salt Lake City ground, runway 16 left, taxi via hotel.
Take a look at the map. See what's going on here.
Scouts 5357 Salt Lake City ground, not seeing your radar. Can you verify transponders turned on 4762?
Departures out of the area. A lot of traffic over at Salt Lake City proper. Like people who are hopping from
runway
Salt Lake to
16 right.
So he's an
Taxi
arrival.
via Echo Bravo.
He's a departure going to Phoenix. He's a departure going to Phoenix. And they are also a departure going to
Thank
Phoenix. So it looks like a lot of people
Salt
are
Lake
going to
Center,
be
how do you hear
heading
earlier,
to
474 Alpha November?
Phoenix.
Over 474 Alpha
Which
November, I
makes
hear you loud and
sense.
clear now. How do you hear me? We lost you for a bit.
Yeah, I don't know what, I got some error code on the P client there. Probably a little high, but you want me to refile or level of a 41, or rather 410?
Oh, that is definitely savable. November 4 Alpha November, contact Denver Center, 120.47. We'll have a lower for you right away.
2047, 4 Alpha November, thanks.
XOJet 536, contact Denver approach on 120.35. XOJet 536, Denver approach, roger, altimeter 3003,
Approaching
second visual
waypoint.
approach,
Alright, so
runway
that's a
17.
Razor. Next is going to be Myton VOR. Just hanging out here at 260.
Number 474 Alpha November, Salt Lake Center, roger. Set to maintain. Flight level 200, and let me know when you're able to get the Aspen weather. United 337, Salt Lake City ground. Thanks for Tango, runway 16 left, taxi to the hotel.
Alright, so Salt Lake City information Tango. Yep. Yep. So, because they're landing north, which, man, I need to check my phraseology on that, but I'm like 90% sure that's correct. We're gonna want to
Number
head
4 Alpha November, I
into
think.
35 for sure, and then make it as short a landing as possible. That way we can just scoot right into the FBO. That'll be fun. We're gonna treat it like a soft field landing, nice and slow. Yeah, let me just write down. We've got Tango on board. And Ty is booking it.
Southwest 717. Contact Salt Lake Center 125.57.
125.57, Southwest 717.
Delta 2080, Salt Lake Tower, runway 16 left. RNAV Pig, cleared for takeoff, wind 290 at 6. RNAV Pig's going to be really difficult on the WeVic 4. Delta 2080 is RNAV Hop 2, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. We're learning. Skywest 5357, runway 16 right, line up and wait. Southwest 717, if you're able, cross Spain at maintain flight
Fuel
level
tank switched.
190. Expect landing south at Salt Lake City. And the altimeter there is 3025. Southwest 717 Spain at and maintain flight level 190. United 337, hold short of runway 16 left. It'll be about a 4-minute delay for en route spacing.
Oh, okay. So I just looked it up. So my phraseology was super incorrect. So landing north-south means landing to the north or landing to the south. I suppose that makes sense.
Number 5, Juliet Golf, contact Denver Center 120.47. Delta 2080, contact Salt Lake City departure.
Wait, no, I got that right. Alright, well I guess I'm just confusing myself now. But yeah, so landing south means
Number
landing to
15,
the south,
Juliet
landing
Golf,
north means
Denver
landing to the
Center,
north.
Roger. The Canyon
So
lands
Salt
altimeter
Lake Center is
3038.
landing north.
Sky was 5357, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff. Delta 2080, Salt Lake City departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 16,000. Southwest 821 Phoenix clearance. I hear you loud and clear. How do you hear me? United 576 Salt Lake clearance again. United 576, you're not going to go very far on the Weevic 4 departure slant alpha. You want to verify your equipment suffix for me, please? Skywest 5357, contact departure. United 337, runway 16 left, line up and wait. XOJet 536, contact Denver approach 123.85. Skywest 5357, Salt Lake City departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 16,000, altimeter 3026. XOJet 536, Denver approach, fly present heading vectors for the visual approach runway 17 right, descend and maintain 9,000. United 576, in future requests, if you could not amend your flight plan, that would be a big benefit to us. We do make amendments on regular occasion, and when you change something, it fixes everything, or breaks everything that we just fixed. I just asked you for your equipment suffix. You can tell me, I'll fix that for you. Clearance is on request, standby. Southwest 717, contact Salt Lake approach 128.1. United 576 is cleared to the Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. Weevic 4 departure, Bryce Canyon transition, then as filed. Climb via the SID, accept maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 3027. United 576, read back is correct. Southwest 717, Salt Lake City approach, good evening, send via the Leahy 4 arrival, altimeter 3026. Expect the visual approach, runway 16 left.
Oh, they are indeed landing south. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on. The ATIS says, right?
SkyWest 53,
Look at that again.
57,
Salt Lake
do not
Center.
exceed 220 knots for en route separation.
Yeah, visual approach runway 34 left, 34 right, 35 in use. I guess that is incorrect. Good to know. The other weather
Number 5,
checks
Julia
out,
Golf, frequency change approved.
which is good.
Number 401 Tango Sierra, contact Salt Lake, correction, Salt Lake Center 125.57.
2557 401 Tango Sierra, see ya. Salt Lake Center, Epic 401 Tango Sierra, level 260.
Epic 401 Tango Sierra, Salt Lake Center, Roger, cross Spain at and maintain 16,000, altimeter 3026.
Spain at and maintain 6000, thank you for the altimeter 1 Tango Sierra. Okay, so Spain,
Number 4 Alpha November, reaching flight level 200,
6000.
reduce speed to 220 knots or less, then descend and maintain 17,000,
And
has
we've
been
got,
altimeter 3030.
let's see, 15 minutes to go and 10,000 feet. We can hang out for a bit here.
ExoJet 536, I'm sorry you said you had the field? ExoJet 536, cleared visual approach, runway 17 right. United 337, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
So in about 3 minutes, we will do a 1,000 feet per minute descent to 16,000. And we're going to keep up the
Southwest 821, you're on
speed
Phoenix ground frequency. You'll want to
because
request
we
clearance from the
can.
appropriate controller, which would be clearance delivery, sir. Yeah, they got at least 6 of you calling at the same time. Delta 572, Denver ground. I did recognize your voice. Runway 25, taxi via Golf. And Southwest 717, I heard your voice in there somewhere. Darn it.
Approaching waypoint.
ExoJet 536. Yeah, stand by one moment. Ready, 1289, let me know when you're back. And 337, contact departure. ExoJet 536, contact tower 133.3. Delta 2080, climb and maintain flight level 230. Delta 2080, affirmative. Cancel speed restrictions, climb and maintain flight level 230. SkyWest 5357, do not exceed 250 knots in the climb. Climb and maintain flight level 230. Negative.
Alright, so we can go ahead and start getting down.
United 337, Salt Lake departure, radar
1,000
contact.
feet per
Climb and
minute.
maintain 14,000, altimeter 3026.
Easy on the power.
415 Juliet Golf, radar services are terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR, frequency change is approved. Southwest 821, Phoenix, clearance on request, standby. American 1289, thanks. A lot of frequency change for you in just a moment. And American 1289, contact LA Center 133.55. Southwest 335, contacts Seattle Center. Let's go 125.1, 2510. ExoJet 536, Denver Tower, runway 17 right, clear to land. United 337, climb and maintain flight level 230. And Delta 2080, contact Salt Lake Center on 135.77. Sky was 5357, Salt Lake Center now 13577. Southwest 717, climb and maintain flight level 23, correction, disregard that for Southwest 717, that's for United 337, climb and maintain flight level 230, contact Salt Lake Center 135.77. Learjet 4 Alpha November, contact Aspen approach 123.8. Southwest 717, contact Salt Lake approach 125.7. November 474 Alpha November Aspen approach. Good evening. Turn left heading 030 vectors for the localizer DME Echo approach. Maintain 17,000. Altimeter is 3030. And Delta 2080 Salt Lake Center, climb maintain flight level 2, correction, climb maintain flight level 350. SkyWest 5357, Salt Lake Center, do not exceed 250 knots in your climb and maintain flight level 330. United 337, Salt Lake Center, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 390. Southwest 717, Salt Lake approach, reduce speed to 210 knots, descend and maintain, then descend and maintain 9,000. Expect the visual approach, runway 16 left. ExoJet 536, turn right, Mike 5, and straight into the ramp, stay on this frequency. That's approved. Let me know when you're back here. Yeah, once you hit cruise, normal speed is fine. Southwest 821, it's going to be full route. Let me know when you're ready. Southwest 821. Southwest 821 is clear to San Francisco Airport, Mesa 5 departure. That's Mike Alpha Yankee Sierra Alpha. Mesa 5 departure, Sissy transition. Direct Dovey, Delta, Oscar, Victor, Echo, Echo. Direct BD VOR, Bravo Tango Yankee. Then direct Coaldale VOR, Oscar, Alpha, Lima. Direct Inyo, India, November, Yankee, Oscar, Echo. Diamond
Fuel tank
3
switched.
arrival. Climb via the SID. squawk 4611. Number 4 Alpha November, turn left heading 340.
Alright, so let's see. We're 4 minutes from Spain. Got about 4,000 feet to go. We are on track.
Southwest 821 after the Coaldale VOR. It's in Yo.
Although
India,
technically the banana
November,
says that
Yankee,
we're not, so
Oscar,
give it a little
Echo
bit of extra get up and go.
to join the Diamond
Mind the power.
3
As we're getting
arrival.
down here, we can
Rest
put our
of your
prop
readback
back
is
to
correct.
full.
Of course, you stepped on me there, so again, I've got to say it all over again. It's after Coaldale, Inyo, India, November, Yankee, Oscar, Echo, to join the Diamond 3 arrival. And the rest of your readback is correct.
And local altimeter is 3026.
Delta 572 Denver Tower, runway 25. Cleared for takeoff. Wind at 190 at 12.
Ah, so they're reporting winds at a 190. Why is that not what I'm
Southwest
getting?
77, turn right heading 080, descend and maintain 7,000.
So I'm showing winds 320 at 9 knots. Interesting. Interesting.
Southwest 717, continue right turn heading 120. Number 401 Tango Sierra, contact Salt Lake approach 128.1.
128.1, 401 Tango Sierra. On, there you go. Full Luck approach, Epic 401 Tango Sierra, descending 17.6 for 16,000.
Number 401 Tango Sierra, Salt Lake approach, altimeter 3026. And I'll have lower for you shortly. Expect visual approach, runway 17.
26, and we'll expect the visual 17, 401 Tango Sierra.
Approaching waypoint.
Alright here. Go ahead and get our lights on. While we're here, no other configuration things need to happen yet.
About 1 o'clock, 12 miles per hour.
We'll
Approaching
expect to
altitude.
land south.
Southwest 717, thanks. Cleared visual approach, runway 16 left.
4 point. This should be a native frequency. Not getting anything. Let's also try 12475.
Salt Lake City INTL information Tango.
That is
2200
Tango.
Zulu weather. Wind 290 at 5.
I
Visibility
know.
10. Sky conditions 11,000 overcast. Temperature 0. Dew point -5. Altimeter 3025. Arriving and departing runway 34 right. Advise on initial contact you have Tango.
Interesting. So that ATIS seems to be at odds with what they're actually
Number 7
doing.
Alpha November, turn right, heading 120.
Is a bit of a bummer. Oh, there's the cloud deck coming in. Always nice to have a random weather update like that. Solid.
Number 4 Alpha November will be a vector through the localizer. Southwest 717, contact Salt Lake Tower 119.05, I think. Sure, we'll see what happens.
Alright, so I'm a little bit nervous here because there seems to be a disconnect between the ATIS, the real world,
Hey, it works. Southwest 717
and
Salt Lake Tower, runway 16 left. Clear to land, wind 310 at 9er.
what Tower is saying. No, Tower's saying that correctly. Well, I don't know how comfortable I am with the tailwind.
Number 1 Tango Sierra, looks like the winds have shifted on, so you can expect runway 35 visual approach.
Thank you. I was just about to let you know that. One thing is here. I appreciate it. Okay, well that makes it easy for me. I was worried that we were going to have to land with the tailwind. About to ask for a different runway. But the winds did in fact shift, and we are getting our different runway, which is great.
Number 74 Alpha, remember to descend and maintain 15,000.
So that makes my life a little bit easier, which is great because for every 2 knots of tailwind in a small aircraft like this, you have an extra 10%.
Approaching waypoint.
Sorry, who's ready to taxi?
You have a 10% longer landing roll. And so, let's see.
At 576 Salt Lake ground, runway 16 left, taxi via hotel. Delta 572,
Air procedure. Arrival.
Looks like you're
Spain 6.
Had a radar issue. Apparently your squawk code disappeared on me, so I lost you on radar, and with Denver's altitude, you just totally disappeared. Hang on just 1 second, we can figure out where you are.
Cool, still doing the right
Probably
thing
not ready
here.
to crash into a mountain. Tell you what, climb and maintain. Climb and maintain flight level 230, contact departure.
Anyways, so yeah, with a 10-knot tailwind, we would have had, what, an additional 50% landing roll, which is pretty crazy. And, you know, tailwind less than 10 knots for a big airplane, not the biggest issue in the world, but still not great, because you've got to land fast. And so, glad we did not have to do that. Anyways, we are on the Spain 6 arrival, the Meeker transition.
Epic 1 Tango Sierra flight
Getting
heading
pretty close here.
310 vector for the visual approach. Descend and maintain 12,000.
310 vectors for the visual and down to, sorry, give that altitude one more time for 1 Tango Sierra.
Number 1 Tango Sierra, descend and maintain 12,000.
12,000, 310 and the heading 1 Tango Sierra. Too many things going on in my brain at once. Alright, so heading mode, critical speed mode,
Delta 572 Denver departure, roger.
1,500 feet per minute descent. We're just gonna watch our speed here.
Number 474 Alpha Mike, turn right now, heading 220, descend and
And we're
maintain
getting
14,000.
vectors for the visual for 35, which is the far east or the far right runway at Salt Lake City. We're going to be turning into the FBO, which is Atlantic, which is just going to be right off the right.
Once reaching 1.
So hopefully we can make a nice short landing. Get right in the ramp.
Thanks.
Call it a night. Anyway, so this is
Southwest
the
717, turn right
first
when able,
beta
taxi via
of
hotel,
the Western
and
expansion at PilotEdge. So PilotEdge has traditionally just covered SoCal, plus like San Francisco. And so on the 27th, I believe, they are adding on a whole bunch of areas, including Denver and Aspen and Salt Lake Center, as well as going as far north as Seattle and Portland, which is really cool. And I think they're all the way as far south as Phoenix. So the area is pretty massive, which is really exciting. And so I think at first the density of traffic isn't going to be as high because it's a larger area. But I'm hoping that because of the expansion, more people are going to come over from things like VATSIM, just because they have the area now, which is awesome.
3367.
Because it is really nice to have all this area and have it fully staffed with professional ATC from the ground up. So we're hanging out here, a little bit quick.
Delta 572 Denver Center, you need to climb and maintain level 360.
So that's sort of the moral of the story today. We're in a bit of a hurry.
Approaching altitude.
Number 474 Alpha November is 10 miles from Doip. Turn left heading 180.
What's our tower frequency
Instead of
here
maintain
on the
13,000
multiple
until south
frequencies?
localizer. Cleared localizer DME Echo approach.
But Salt Lake Center is off to our right here. See if maybe we can hit right about there. No, definitely lost in the haze. But we will see it soon enough. Alright, it looks like we're leveling off at 12,000 here. And we're about 25 miles southeast of the field. Gonna keep the speed up while we're down here. Speed limit's 250 under 10,000, but we are above that, so we can keep it quick. Looks like we're the last one coming into.
Turn right heading 340, descend and maintain 11,000.
340 11,000 401 Tango Sierra.
Approaching altitude.
There were a bunch of departures. I don't know if there are going to be any more departures. We'll see. Also, still don't know if I've got scenery over here, so that's going to be fun.
Salt Lake Tower, RNAV 2, hop 2, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 310 at Niner.
Here we're coming in at 3.5, we're making straight in.
Number 1 Tango Sierra, descend and maintain 9,000.
9,000 401 Tango Sierra.
Number 1 Tango Sierra, turn 10 degrees right.
10 degrees right. Gonna expedite that descent a little bit. And we can also come back on the power now that we're getting nice and close. Alright, so let's hop into our
Tower 118.85.
descent checklist here. So we've got our power set, keeping our airspeed below 270. We're approaching 10,000 feet, so we want to keep it below 250, which we are. Heater heat's on, got the weather. Briefed our approach, our navigation set, hit our altimeter set, our external lights are on, and we're keeping it below 250 under 10,000. Since we are getting pretty close to
maintain 7,000.
7,000 1 Tango Sierra. We are getting close. I'm going to go ahead and do our before landing checks. So our fuel auto selector is going to be off. The most full tank is the right hand tank, so we make sure that it's set on the right hand tank. Our igniter is also going to come on. And we keep bringing back the speed slowly.
Number 1 Tango Sierra, I'm just waiting for an opposite direction departure.
Alright, so we will make life a little bit easier
Number
on
1
him
Tango
and slow
Sierra, let me
down.
know when you have the airport in sight.
Roger, we'll let you know. Little hazy. Very hazy. Should have the field pretty soon. There we go, that's the field.
Approaching altitude.
Approach 1 Tango Sierra has the field.
1289 Albuquerque Center, good evening. Cross Myrad, maintain flight level 240.
We're going to be doing sort of like a hop over to the left.
Sierra, Roger. Traffic departing is Boeing 737, just about your 10 o'clock now in 7 miles opposite direction, climbing out of 5,400 up to 10.
1 Tango Sierra, we have the traffic.
Number 401 Tango Sierra, maintain visual separation from the Boeing 737, cleared visual approach runway 35. And contact Salt Lake Tower
Autopilot disconnect.
on. It'll be 118.3. Have a great night. Thanks for your help.
118.3 cleared on the visual. We'll maintain separation from the traffic. 1 Tango Sierra, see ya.
United 576, traffic off your left side, 10 o'clock, 4.5 miles opposite direction, Epic, descending out of 7,000, maintaining visual separation from you. Contact Salt Lake City departure. Have a great flight.
Salt Lake Tower, Epic, 401 Tango Sierra on the visual, 35.
Number 401 Tango Sierra, Salt Lake City Tower, runway 35, clear to land, wind 310-9er.
35, clear to land, 401 Tango Sierra.
Learjet 4 Alpha November, taxi into the
There's
ramp
our
via
departing
Alpha,
traffic.
monitor ground, point 9er.
Alright, so we are pretty close. So what we're going to do is going to basically
Yeah,
make
thanks for
like a 45-degree entry basically onto our final approach course. Altitude-wise, we're doing fine. Speed-wise, we could slow down. So let's go ahead and drop the gear.
Gear down.
Delta 2080, that's approved. Let me know when you're back.
And then that runway that we see ahead of us is not the one that we're going to. We're going to the one that's to the right of it. We can't really see necessarily. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring in our first notch of flaps and our final notch of flaps. And we're going to keep the speed up to about 110 or so. Oh, it looks like we do have some scenery here, which is nice.
1,000.
And so let me just trim it up a little bit. Yeah, I've got a lot of pressure on it. There we go. Continue this turn.
500.
Alright, 500 feet on glide slope. We are landing
400.
runway 35. Got that correctly identified. A little below glide slope now. So a little bit slow.
300.
I guess we want to be a little bit slower than normal, but watch out for that.
$200.
Still below glide slope here. So, feels pretty good. Alright, so we've got
100.
runways identified and clear of traffic.
Sky was 5357. Hold on for just a minute. You
50,
can make that request
40,
with LA. I'll have you there. Just a
30,
minute.
Okay, power
20.
can come off.
10.
Alright, beta mode. Alright. Okay, reduce power. Gonna be exiting on the right here. Flaps can come up. Bit of braking here.
Sky was 5357. Contact Los Angeles Center 133.55. You can make your request there.
Alright, and we are clear of the runway on Kilo 4,
Bearing
I believe.
1289. Contact Albuquerque Center.
Alright, landing lights can come off, taxi lights can come on.
128.45.
Niner can come off. Flaps are up, and we are in beta mode for taxi. Alright. Salt Lake Tower, Epic 401, Tango Sierra is clear of 35 on Kilo 4. We'd like to go to it.
Number 1 Tango Sierra, thanks again for all your help. Taxi into the ramp via Kilo and stay on this frequency.
Kilo into the ramp with you, 1 Tango Sierra. Absolutely, have a good night. Alright, right on Kilo here, and then we're going to take a left turn into the ramp. And then we will call it day.
89 Albuquerque approach, Phoenix altimeter 3013, descend via the Bruiser 1 arrival, expect runway 8.
So not this first left, but the left right after that is what we're going to take.
United 576, contact Salt Lake Center 135.7.
Light director can also come off. Got Amber can come off. I guess we do want to turn here, technically. And a right-hand turn to the FBO is this way. And here we be. We'll roll down a little bit. Let's go ahead and park to the left of Cessna. A bunch of 172 Sierra Pops. Love it. Alright, brakes. And we got a parking brake on. Out of beta mode, coming into low idle for about a minute.
Check. Engine.
Go ahead and clear flight plan here.
Check. Engine.
Go ahead and depressurize the cabin.
Check.
Turn
Engine.
our weather and TCAS on. Taxi lights can come off. Heat can come off.
Check. Engine.
Trim, autopilot, pusher, standby altimeter can come off.
Check. Engine.
Alright, bring that down. And bring the prop in. Cut off. Fuel pumps off. And starter gen can come off. Avionics off, battery 1 and 2 off. Flags and chocks. Door open. That's it. Little jaunt to Salt Lake Center from Aspen, beta testing the PilotEdge expansion coming on December 27th. It's going to be fun.